Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and we have some interesting news about Golden Week. So, looks like they are absolutely going all out for Golden Week. Already we know that there's going to be a legendary campaign for Prime Battle LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. We know that there's going to be a dual Dokkan Fest as well in a transforming Trunks as well as Zamasu that have, the transformation mechanic, and they have the active skill mechanic. So that's the first time we'll have units that have both of those. So that will be very interesting to see. Currently, the game is in maintenance right now. And it's going to bring, quality of life updates. I'll make sure to do a video on that as soon as the game is live. I think it's a longer maintenance, so it'll probably be several hours from now. That will allow us to use double stamina for boosted rewards, which is going to be really, really cool. That might make, grinding some of these events a lot easier, so that's going to be very interesting to see. But thanks to Seriously, over here on Twitter, one of the French data miners, we have info on another event that is coming. So, Seriously pointed out right here that Boss Rush will basically be unavailable starting from the 24th, and it'll be reactivated later. So, Seriously pointed this out, so we head over here to DBZ space. Sure enough, here we go. On the 24th, Boss Rush is going to be going away. Now, if you guys are new or unfamiliar, this means it's getting a new stage. We've seen this several times now, where like when someone notices one of these events has an end date on it, that means it's about to get an upgrade. More recently, as part of the 4-year anniversary, just before the anniversary, we did see that the Super Saiyan 4 events did actually have an end date on them. So, we were able to deduce that it was indeed a new version of the Super Saiyan 4s. Now, I want to see where is... I'm looking for either the Zamasu event or the Rage Trunks. Okay, so here we go. So, yep, there we go. Same time. The Zamasu ends at that exact same date. And then I presume the Trunks event, yep, does indeed end at that same date. And then if we look at like one of these other Dokkan events, I don't know, just grab one random one right here, Full Power Frieza, notice that basically it does not have an end date, 2029. So all these other Dokkan events basically have no end dates or anything on them. So we're going to be getting a new stage of Boss Rush for sure. That's confirmed. Now, if we take a look here, I also want to open up... let me open up the Dokkan events. We'll kind of go through the order of Dokkan events as they've come out into the game, and go over what, probably would be like the, what do we say, like what the bosses are going to be, right? So the most recent stage down here, Boss Rush Stage 7, has LR Vegito, UI Goku, Turles, Jiren, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. So if we look at the time frame of when those oh, by the way, that Stage 7 is currently only on JP. It's not on Global. I've had several people asking me lately, when does Global get Boss Rush 7? That's part of the 4-year anniversary. So now, I don't, when will Global get Boss Rush Stage 8, which JP's about to get? I don't know. I would presume maybe sometime in September-ish or something like that. We'll see. It's hard to say for sure. I mean, there could always be a case where maybe Global would get Boss Rush Stage 7 and 8 during the 4-year anniversary, and then for the 300 million download celebration, which I presume will happen in August, the last 2 years when we had a numbered download celebration, maybe at that point both versions could get Boss Rush Stage 9, just kind of throwing something out there. So let's look at it, right? LR Vegito came out 3-year anniversary last year on JP. So, he's January of 2018. Then UI Goku, March of 2018. Turles, April of 2018. And then same thing with Jiren and Evolution Blue Vegeta. They also came out in April of 2018. So if we go to, see, the only thing is, they have the events out of, okay, the only issue with the Dokkan Wiki, I ever have, is that, when looking at, the order of events that are here, it's by the order of which they came to Global, which, I'm not complaining about that, because the majority of the player base is Global, but for certain things like this, it does sort of create... You know what I should do? I should probably look... Let me actually bring up the timeline of events instead. That's what we'll do. So let's go timeline of events. Hold on. of events. Okay, there we go. That will be a better way, because doing this, we should be able to probably tell which bosses will be coming, as part of the event. So I already know that the first event afterwards was Future Gohan. That's the first Dokkan Fest that happened after Evolution Blue Vegeta. So I imagine this boss rush will start with Future Gohan, a pathetic boss fight in my opinion. Then after that was Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so he will very likely be on there. Now, again, pretty much I expect them to have about 5 bosses. Then Android 17 was next, and then it would make sense if we then followed up with transforming Goku and Frieza, who of course were the next bosses. If that's the case, this should be a very easy sort of boss rush event to beat. I don't think that'll be anything too difficult. Maybe 17, it could be a bit annoying because you do have to have a physical super attack in order to take down Android 17. Remember, he does have that barrier, but the Goku and Frieza events are relatively easy, I would say. It's just that they're 5-stage Dokkan events, which every stage should be. Future Gohan is a joke, an absolute pushover, absolutely weak and pathetic. And then the Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku Full Power, he's probably the most difficult of all 5 events. In that last phase, he can hit very, very hard, but I don't. It's just only one phase where he's really, really powerful, right? Like the phase before where you fight Majub, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. In my opinion, they're way too weak. I think the Metal Coolers are far stronger than the Goten and Trunks and Gohan and Majub and stuff. So there we go, guys. Here is what will probably be the next boss rush. Now, also, if we look at this, so boss rush stage 7 gave 35 stones, and boss rush stage 6 gave 35 stones, and then boss rush stage 5 also gave 35 stones. So my prediction is that boss rush stage 8 will also give 35 stones, because it's just, the same type of category leaders. There's definitely not going to be a jump in difficulty, but hey, I mean, that's 35 free stones. That's almost a free multi. And I mean, if your account is longer than 50 days plus, I don't think it'll be that difficult to beat this new boss rush. So there, it's going to be basically free stones for everyone. So there we go, guys. More news for Golden Week. Very, very exciting stuff. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.